It hit me today that I see the connection in some way. Like my two close friends growing up were had like weird relationship dynamics, like weird like struggles with their like family dynamic, like their parents, like they were both of their parents were divorced. My parents were still together until later. My mom told us before, like several years before they got divorced, that she wanted to, and like she started staying upstairs with us. So it was like the dynamic in my family was. I remember taking a family trip when we were younger, and I remember there being some like what would you call it, like ambivalence with my parents at that point. But then after that, I'm trying to do this with Teddy. I remember after that there were just things about it that I was like, it's not healthy. And then they would fight at nighttime, but it would never get resolved. It was just like them having an ego battle. And my dad didn't want to be more like a part of the family. And it's just interesting thinking about those things. It's like it's always been that way. Like my dad wanted to go hunting, he wanted to go fishing, he wanted to go out on the boat, he wanted to go skiing. It's not there's anything wrong with being like there for your friends, but he was always like about his friends too. And work and like drinking, and it was like being a provider, and it was just like very like stubborn, and like this is my role, and this is what I do, and no one's gonna tell me. Like he wasn't like dictatorial, but there was a very possessive energy about like, and like, being demanding about, or being stubborn about like, this is what I'm here to do, and I'm not, no one's gonna sway me or like convince, like change my belief system kind of. And he grew up Catholic, and drinking, lots of kids, and drinking is like a lot. I don't know if it's changed now, but I know that's how it was. And my one friend that was closer to, I became friends with her first when I first moved to Bayside, a new school, and her dad was like, had like he went to like, he was like gone, like insane. And I just remember her talking to us about it one time, and I was like, whoa, that's wild. And like her mom was just like, I don't know. I never like, it was just a weird dynamic. And then the same with my other friend. She like, her dad was just weird, and like he was like a really powerful, he was like some kind of like strong businessman, and they were very like devout Christians. But I remember her dad was like weird around her, and it made me really uncomfortable. Like I stayed over with her dad one time, and I was like, this is not healthy. And then it was just sort of like the same kind of thing that I started to see with my dad. Is it was like, there was this, he didn't really know how to treat a daughter, because it was like it's like he had this very aggressive, like masculine, like I'm the provider and whatever about that. But then it was like there's that story I said about how I was like, he danced with me when I was real little, and I don't know how else I became like a daddy's girl. I don't really remember. I remember I used to watch TV with him sometimes, but like, and we would all go out in the boat, but I don't remember having like a closer relationship with my dad. And then he would do stuff like pick me up from the barn because he had to, like when I was a little bit older. But I just remember it was a weird dynamic, and instead of him being like honest, he was like, I don't really know, how to do this, or like whatever, how to be soft, gentle, or how to, I don't know. It was like, then it just became like he would like call me and say all this stuff on the phone, or he would make promises that he couldn't keep. And it was just like all these things where it was like I got heartbroken over and over and over, or it just was, painful. And then the dynamic is still the same. It's like, still, it's so weird, because it just hit me today, because it was like my dad called me a couple times, and I didn't pick up. The first time I didn't even know, like I missed a call. And it's like, it's still the same pattern. It still is like he acts one way, like he wants to be there for us and whatever, but then it's like he doesn't show up. Or like, and like him saying all those things, those romantic things to me, like when he was helping us out with groceries, it was like wrong. It was like, no, you're not, what's mine isn't yours. Like, you're not, you've never like been there for us. Like, you guys, you were honest that you couldn't physically be there, but like, that's what I need help with. Like, I need people, I need a tribe. I don't just need to be, anyway. It is what it is. I see that I'm just gonna have to, I have to take the high road, because the more I allow if I enable it, then I'm enabling it, and that's on me when it's making my life harder. And it's just weird. It's weird feeling like you have to be the mature one in your family when I'm also the one with the kid that's like trying to handle all these things. But I also know that when I start to get too ahead of myself, it's just, that's me doing that, and it's not that there are all these expectations put on me. It is really crazy right now, though, without having like more people in our lives that are like, can actually give me a break. But I'm grateful. Whoever prayed for Teddy giving me a hug, thank you. He literally gave me 2 hugs, and you don't even realize you need it until you get one. You're like, dang. Yeah, I hope I get my health sorted out, because I'm like, I have to have energy. Like, I literally don't have a choice. Like, I'm a mom and don't have anybody. Like, that's all I've got. You see, like, that is really how it is. Like, really, our sexual energy, your life force is really all you have. All right. Thanks for listening.